Hi, I'm Effie and this is What Effie Reads. Today I've got my cozy dinosaur hooded blanket type thing on, and I'm going to be doing a TBR for November. I usually do a TBR game that is based on Pokemon. However, I feel like with Spoopathon being so regimented, I just want a really chill month, so hence the blanket and just chill. So these are some books that I'm hoping I will be able to read in the month of November, and all going to plan. Let's Play TBR will be back next month. So I will start off by talking about the buddy reads. So there's a going postal readathon. I will link the information about the readathon in the description down below. I heard about it from Gunpowder Plot and Fiction. I believe they're co-hosts. I can't remember the other hosts, but I'm looking forward to having an excuse to read some of my Terry Pratchett collection. Well, just one, but maybe it'll help me dip my toes in and read some more of the Pratchett collection. We've also got our dining table, which is the Queer Picture Book Club pick for November. And that is the book club run by Spoops over at Spoopy Hall, where every month we read a queer graphic novel or manga. And I'm trying to think if there's any other buddy reads. I think the only other buddy read I've got, oh no, I've got two buddy reads actually. I need to read the Thursday Murder Club and the sequel. But I either need to read them in November or December, so it's less strict. And I also have my buddy read that I do with Shannon every month. And for that, in November, we'll be reading The Nature of Witches, or A Nature of Witches, which I'm really looking forward to reading. I've heard really good things about it. I have heard one or two people not loving it, but I think on the whole, it's been really widely enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to reading that. The rest of my kind of TBR for the month is going to be fairly chill. I've been reading quite a bit of smut recently, and I've just been enjoying just the melodrama of it. So I think I'll probably be picking up my Kindle and reading stuff on there. I also have 15 books borrowed from the library, which is obviously quite a lot. And I would like to try and get through all those library books, but I don't know if that's a bit ambitious. The majority of them are short, novellas, and I will quickly run through them. I won't read all of the blurbs, but I will show you all of the books, and obviously you can go and have a look if any of them look like they could be interesting. So we have Nod by Adrian Barnes, The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary, The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, The Salt Road by Joanne M. Harris, A Record of a Night Too Brief by Hiromi Kawakami, Letters from Clara by Tove Jansson, Farewell My Orange by Iwaki Ki, The Turn of the Screw by Henry James, Dawn by Selahattin Dimitras, Another Time, Another Place by Jessie Kesson, You Should Have Left by Daniel Kellman, Passage by Kari Lazar-White, The Latecomer by Dimitri Verhulst, Burnt Sugar by Avni Doshi, and Suicide Blonde by Darcy Stinker. So all of those books I kind of picked up just because I like the idea of kind of having a picnic of books that I could get through in a day or two, and getting a little taste of all these different stories. In terms of other things that I might like to add to my TBR, I really want to read Iron Widow. I've been so excited for it. Like, I first heard about it when the author went viral for their breakdown of how bad the Mulan movie was, and I've just been waiting and waiting for this book to come out. It's probably one of my most anticipated reads of the year, so I'm hoping I can squeeze it into November. Like, obviously the 15 library books is like chunky, but I also think that I should get through them, like most of them, quite quickly. At least that's the hope. I would also just like to generally try and get through books that I've received in book subscription boxes. I think the only other notable book that I really would like to read in November is Kingdom of Ash, which is the final book in the Throne of Glass series. I started this series in January because I think I'd just finished the Akatar series, or like what was released up until then, and I was craving more of the same. And basically Throne of Glass gave me that. It has taken quite a few books to get to the point where I'm absolutely loving it, but Empire of Storms left off on such a cliffhanger that I'm really excited to be reading Kingdom of Ash. And then that'll be the whole of the Throne of Glass series finished in a year, which I don't think is all that bad. Honestly, I feel like I'm forgetting a whole heap of books that I want to read, but also the point of doing a chill, cozy TBR for November is to give me some flexibility to read the books that I've really been wanting to read, but for one reason or another I've been putting off. Do any of the books that I've mentioned in this possible cozy TBR sound appealing to you? Have you read any of them? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!